Hey guys, Mark at Extreme Underbrushing here. I had some question about teeth and knives, and I just wanted to go over with you guys the different style of mulching knives. Now, I don't have every style here, but I do have the styles that we typically run. We've run different styles other than what I have here, but this is the most common. So here I have a cutter knife, which is our knife of choice, and it is about 80% of the work we do is going to be using this knife. This is a samurai knife designed by Fecon. It's a double-sided knife that you can change both sides, and it's a really good knife. And this is for a smooth drum. This is a double carbide knife, also from Fecon, and it is also for a smooth drum. Is for a smooth drum head. These are double carbides here that are from a paddle drum, so it's going to have the bolt through, and the alignment will come on the bolt. So this is kind of if you want to have the paddle mulch style, this is what you're gonna run. There's a toothpiece shovel knife that you can also run with this, but we usually use the paddle for cleaning up and dirty jobs, stuff like that. So, but let me just go back with the samurai knives. This knife right here is going to yield you really good product. It's going to have a really good fine product, but you're going to want to stay out of the dirt with this. Not completely, but it's going to be better that you're not mulching all the time in the dirt with this one. The double carbide, of course, you're not going to have any problem running this in the dirt. You're not going to have any problem running this with trash and in surfaces that if you're in a rocky terrain, maybe Tennessee, Virginia, or even some places in West Texas. This might be the knife that the tool that you're going to want to use, and this is a double carbide. This is a very strong, hardy carbide tooth, and it has it has your breakaways in your tooth here, and then it has a alignment center. Which, if you can see here, I already put the alignment in. This is your alignment washer, and then you'll have another washer for this, and these actually will be threaded like that. Your double carbides on a smooth drum will also have your alignments washer, and then it will have another small washer behind that. I do like the carbide definitely for residential. That's what they're going to want. They're going to want the fine product, so you're going to want to be able to give them that. These knives are not going to last as long as a carbide, less than half of the time. So let's just say that this is going to give you 100 hours, and this will give you close to 300 hours. Everybody knows that these knives don't have to be completely sharp to mulch, but if you're going to mulch fine, they do need to be sharp. These teeth are ready run, so you can't really sharpen these teeth. You can try to sharpen them, you're not going to get anywhere with it. They basically run down the entire time you use them until they're not good anymore, and then you would take them and you would flip them, and then you would run them down this side. So you can get, let's just say both sides 100 hours. You can get more, you can get less, depending on what you hit, what you're running into. If you're putting it more in dirt, not. So that's going to vary with operator and terrain. And this, you can just say 300 hours and it will go both ways as well. So there's not really a knife that's better as far as, for what's going to give you the best bang for your buck. It's really going to be where you're working. If you're in complete construction setting where your product is not being judged, then maybe this will be, the carbide will work fine with you, get more hours out of it. But if you're working residential or a park setting or anything like that where you really have to give good product, then you're going to want to do this samurai knife. And then if you're doing a lot of mulching, turning, maybe remulching, the paddle style double carbides might be the best bet for you, just because you're going to be in the dirt and you're going to want to be paddling stuff up. So paddle style double carbide will be your remulch. This is going to be the one you want to remulch. You can absolutely remulch with this, with the Samurai, and get amazing results. Where, I mean, basically you don't have anything, but whatever the contractor or the whoever has this machine is going to be the one that's going to be paying for that. So that's most likely, if you're watching this video and you're a contractor, you might not want to mess your teeth up. If you're a residential and you want to know what who you need to choose, that might be something that you want to choose. So that's kind of up in the air, and it depends on the contractor on that. On these are the Allen bolts, the big Allen bolts. A lot of people ask us, how do we do these? How, do we heat these up? I don't have to heat these up because I use Never Seas, and I put that on all my threads, and that keeps me from having to heat the bolts up. If you don't use the Never Seas, you're going to have to heat your bolts up, and you're going to have to, like we usually get a big breaker bar, and we use a big heavy duty. You get a Northern Tool, or a good tool store. You can get your the right stuff to use. And if you are running the paddle style and the bolt throughs, these usually are a lot. Seem to really are the harder ones to get on and off. So you definitely want to use your Never Seas on these bolts here, and make sure you get those snug. After you run your knives for about 4 hours after changing them, you need to recheck them. What I do is I just take a hammer and I bump the side of them and see if I see any wiggle. If you have any wiggle whatsoever, you need to re-snug that bolt back down. If not, you will break a knife, you'll throw a knife or throw a tool, and God forbid that anybody's in front of what you throw. So just take those precautions whenever you're changing your knives. But hey guys, I just wanted to give you a little, kind of stuff to go by on which tool you might want to use, what the different tools we use, and kind of how we put them on. But hope that helps. And if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button, and I'll try to bring you more.